Sometimes, students made the teacher cry. According to Reddit. Number 15. I'm the teacher in this incident, and I cried. But I guess I can still share. My class noticed me one morning, and I wasn't myself. One kid asked me during recess whether or not I was okay. Ooh, I'm not okay with that chat overlay. Let's see if we can get rid of that. There we go. Normally, I wouldn't share anything about my personal life, but I told my student that my grandmother had passed away that morning. At the end of the day, before I dismissed the class committee handed me a sympathy card with really sweet condolence messages from every student in my class, and I couldn't keep it in and just started bawling. Well, there will come a day when all of us will lose someone special. And the only way to prevent that is to not have anyone special at all. You try figuring that out, you monster. A friendly reminder to anybody listening that if you'd like notifications of when the stream goes live, the Discord link is right in the chat as well as in the description. And you can just join and get those notifications, and you don't have to do anything else if you don't want to. Hello to the lovely Dahlia Rios, the Dilts, Otaku, and Linda. Thank you for joining. Number 14. When I was in high school, we were misbehaving as an entire group. Just making noise, not listening, messing around, and finding just about everything that was happening far too funny. Nothing major, just typical kid bullshit. A few of us got sent to stand in the hallway until she got a handle on things. When she came out to speak to us, one dude was leaning up against the doorframe with his hand, and upon realizing we couldn't contain our laughter at this point, she decided to leave us out there and stormed back into the class, slamming the door. It was at this point that the dude screamed with the force of 1,000 suns. I hadn't heard anything quite like it. The teacher comes back out, and instantly, steam bellowing out of her ears, ready to completely destroy our childhoods. She turns to the kid and notices that the end of his finger is hanging off. She slammed his hand in the door, instantly realizing that she'd shut the kid's finger in the door. Her mood changed just as quickly. She broke down into tears. I would have felt bad, but it just topped off the list of things that I shouldn't have been laughing at already. Damn. This teacher bitch fucking slow. Oh my god, she sabotaged this kid's finger, dude. Only if they get to the hospital fast. Ooh, and that's an expense you don't want to have. And it's an expense that the teacher needs to pay for. On a teacher's salary? Oh my gosh. You can't help but feel bad. But you did what you did. Be situationally aware. You crotchety old hag. Oh my god. Well, damn, YNK Rock, way to keep the lights on around here. Not only have you effortlessly completed the goal that was established, whatever it may have been, but you're also the stream boss with the dancing bug. Congratulations. Hit me with what you want as a gift, my man, because we already know. The stream boss cows the shirts. Oh, yeah. You're lucky that some of the gifts that I have would just never work. They would never work if I were to throw them into the, When I was saying, oh yeah, you should have saw what I was, hold on, let me see if I can put it in as like a video. Let me try that. Nope. That gift does not want to work no matter how I try to put it in. Lucky. It's a doozy. That GIF is a doozy, man. YNK says, I trust you, man. So I should be choosing the, I got one for you. Tell me how you feel about that one. It's so juvenile. As we continue up this list, we arrive at number 13. Special thanks to my man YNK, the hero. Hello to Dr. House and D-Lay. The whole class knew that our teacher loved us so much. On her birthday, we decided to surprise her once she entered the classroom after the flag ceremony. We divided into 2 groups. Yeah, so we could get her from all sides. The old in and out. We decided to gather together with the teacher during the flag ceremony, and some are waiting for the flag ceremony to end, and others are trying to hide in certain places in the classroom. The teacher had no clue of what was actually happening, and when she arrived together with some of our classmates, we started singing happy birthday to her, and she was so shocked that you could clearly see she was trying to hold back tears. It was the class' most successful birthday surprise. Yeah, so for everybody asking what a flag ceremony is, because of course we don't live in that country, so we out here going, bruh, what? He edits to clarify, in our country, it is held every Monday at 6:30 in the morning. The whole school gathers in a field or gymnasium to honor our country and sing our national anthem while facing the flag, which will be raised by 3 Boy Scouts. And after that, we recite national pledges. Now listen, this is exactly what made people kneeling for the flag or the national anthem such a big deal, is because the last thing you need to be trying to do is indoctrinate little kids into the very ritualistic reciting fucking shit they don't understand for so long that after a while, when they really do begin to question it, they realize they fucking hate it. You know what I mean? And they don't hate what the country stands for or the things that, you want to make something look good. Sometimes with a kid, you just need to take something that's worse and put it right next to it and go, oh, look how shitty this is. Man, this thing's pretty good considering how shitty that thing is. But nah, you got them literally the same shit that you run them out of church with, where you're going and reciting and reading from this book. And come on, man. That's why these kids hate this shit. Because it's cult-like. 3 Boy Scouts, the purest of the pure, the ones the priest want to diddle the most, right? Ugh. Can we wash the taste of this entry out my mouth now? True Silver says, it's always nice listening to Kyle read a list that details his classmates' perspective. Oh, please, just because of that one time. Number 12. Nope, but once in chemistry class. Wait, what do you mean no? Why would you? I'm just going to read it. Once in chemistry class, the teacher, Coach Bert, stopped writing on the board, looking straight ahead, and mumbled, I could probably blow my brains all over this chalkboard, and y'all wouldn't even notice. The only people that heard him were me and the girl that I was talking to, and I responded, Coach, I think that's a dry erase board. Nobody uses chalkboard anymore. And he laughed, which made me feel slightly less concerned. What's funny is, like, it's so true to a child, you know? It's so true to a child. Like, if a teacher were to say something like, I could blow my brains out right fucking here, the kids wouldn't be like, oh my God, are you okay? Do you need help? They'd be like, so you need my piece or what? What's going on? I give it to you if you promise not to shoot any of us. Nah, I can't trust you. I can't trust you, teach. You gonna take us out with you. You going for the high score. I'm going for the high score. I'm going for the high score. Kyle does not condone the act of going for the high score. All right? Stop. Stop trying to do it. Number 11, all right? I had a French teacher once. Omelette du fromage. We were her first class since becoming a teacher. Lovely woman, but many of us suspected she had mental health problems. She was probably hot too, you know. She was getting away with mental health problems and she's teaching. She was always very quiet and mousy, and she always came in looking a bit messy, probably after getting fucked. Her hair was not brushed, makeup was a bit smudged. There were these two girls who would just torment her. They hid pickled mussels around the classroom and were just these loud, obnoxious arseholes. Talk about something else that makes you foreign. Long story short, turns out the teacher's mom had just died, and on top of the stress of managing a class and some real horrible kids, she had a nervous breakdown. She had a nervous breakdown and never came back. About 2 years later, I was going to a concert and saw her begging for money outside a train station. Just felt so horrible seeing what she had been reduced to because of some nasty fuckling kids. The brain fuckling on all over. These kids had just pushed her and pushed her. What's crazy is I feel like as humans, we almost respect people who push back, even if it's against the law, more than we do people who just let themselves get stepped on. Is that rude? Do you not agree with me? Is that something that pop culture has kind of, inseminated me with, the idea that everybody should stand up for themselves, even if it doesn't make sense? Here's an example. Some dad walks in on his daughter, totally underage, and not 17 or 18, underage, say they're somewhere where it's 19 or some shit like that, but he walks in on the girl. She's probably 14, bro, 13, some bullshit like that. There's alcohol bottles all over the place, drugs. Now, the dad's not supposed to, get aggressive or whatever. But say he fucks this dude up, all right? Say he fucks him up and he doesn't even kill him. And then in court, when he sees him again, he fucks him up again. Now, the dad is well within his right, as far as I'm concerned. He walked in on him. It's not like it's hearsay or, it's his word against somebody's, or there's no evidence. He caught his ass red-handed. Now, a lot of us would feel like it is, a stupid prize that somebody got for playing a stupid game. But the way that the law dictates we should handle the situation is just to sit back and let the legal system take care of things. Like the first half of a Daredevil fucking movie. Daredevil's such a fun character because he's a lawyer by day and a vigilante by night. So, it just doesn't work. The legal system doesn't work. And Daredevil, Matt Murdock, needs to be slapped in the face with that every fucking day before he goes, well, god damn it. Think about Hulk. If, Hulk, all Hulk needs to do is get angry. The movies have nuanced his character via the comic book stories by saying, oh, he's always angry. It's only a matter of just turning it on, But Matt Murdock is kind of like, look, guys, we can solve this the normal legal way until we can't, which is pretty much all the time. Because, juries can be bought, money can make some things happen. There's corruption up to the highest level. Buddy motherfuckers went to high school together. Just trying to get people off. You see this shit right now. Where people who are guilty are not serving a day because watch somebody roll in and just pardon their ass. We're not gonna let our friend, go to jail. No. He doesn't even need to have money. It's just because he has friends in high places. But it doesn't make this any less tragic. So I apologize for even teasing this woman because it's fucked up. You never know how close some people are to the edge or rock bottom. And the fact that they are doing what they doing and trying to make some fucking money, to be honest, a part of me hates teachers more than any group, because and not teachers as a whole. Obviously, it's not a blanket statement, even though I phrased it in a poor way. I mean, I hate the capacity for some teachers to ruin lives, because they hold more power than even a child does. And many things won't be available to many children, be it their background, be it their culture, be it circumstance in the way of finances. Some kids, could be virtuosos, they could be geniuses, they could be some kind of, naturally inclined fucking wizard of a damn near autist, super heroic variety, but they're not going to get the opportunity that other people might to do what they want to do. And many of these teachers, they are in a position where they need to be nourishing these children and gifting them the fire and the passion of wanting to seek out knowledge, which is available to these kids more so than it's ever been available. These kids ain't gonna have to roll down to no physical library. They're not gonna have to, really dive into an encyclopedia to fact check or shit like this, man. It's available at their fingertips. They don't even need to type. They could just press a button, tap that shit, and then speak their question. Some of these dumbasses got Alexa and all kind of other recording equipment for the government in their fucking house, so they can just speak out to the open air and it'll answer their question. But it's still not something that gets done, because some of these teachers are less about learning and more about keeping their job so that they can get paid, while flexing authority on people that are smaller than them because they can't get it anywhere else. And instead of doing what a lot of women who are like lesbians but want to be the top do, and they'll go be like a correctional officer somewhere with prisoners, feel like a big shot, like they can boss around these men who are only behaving because they're in prison. A lot of very specific jobs, many of them in law enforcement, that women who want to feel like a big shot would go take. But it just sucks that some of the women who are after authority and being able to tell certain people what to do decide to go for a teacher position, because while they're power tripping and flexing that bullshit, they're ruining some of these kids. And I want you to think about, like, when you were coming up, you ever just been drawing something and you had that shit taken, had it confiscated? Think about how many people making money right now on the internet via commissions, just selling shit to furry people. More money than you or I could ever fucking dream about. Some people are being paid hundreds of thousands of dollars on a monthly basis via their Patreons for people to just draw something with their titties out from their favorite intellectual property. Oh man, I'm really crazy about these Overwatch characters and these furries, and I really like my Marvel characters, but why aren't their titties out more? Rest easy, my friend, because this artist is gonna come and he's gonna draw them with them titties out. And imagine if when he was young, he had all of his shit confiscated and was reinforced with bullshit, not just from maybe even the teacher, but maybe the parent saying this is never gonna amount to anything and you're stupid. You know what I mean? And in a way, you definitely understand where they're coming from, because they are children of a different era where, they know that this isn't going to be a consistent thing as far as a paycheck, a reliable paycheck. But at the same time, baby, it didn't mean that it wasn't something that they needed to shut down immediately and feel a little bit holier than thou about. But that's where we are. And you get a lot of these kids these days, and they're so anxious that pretty much anything you say to them will cripple them. They'll crumble and cry in the bathroom. Nobody can tell you're crying in the shower, though. Sorry, I feel bad for them kids, man. I wish I could give these kids my tough skin, but not all of them. Because the ones on TikTok are monsters. The little girls who are shaking their titties all over the place, dude, and trapping some of these men are, man, them kids are monsters. And you've heard me talk about before how scary I think the idea of like demon children are that are gonna, just torment their parents and say, oh, I'm gonna call the police and tell them you tried to kill me or you tried to touch me or all kind of bullshit like that. Kids that are just like crazy. Yo, boy. I like to think that most children, when they're younger, they test the boundaries of what they can get away with. And most parents need to really step up to the plate and smack the bitch out of these kids and go, bro, you head into a real quick grave if you keep this stupid bullshit up. You gonna run into the wrong nigga one day. That's all I'm saying to you. One day you gonna run into the wrong nigga if you keep the shit up. That's the job of the parent, to make sure these kids understand not everybody is somebody to clown on, man. You clown with your friends, maybe even your family members, because they can't get rid of you to a certain extent, but you can't just do this with everybody. And some of these kids, man, they just lose it. They lose their mind. And one day they're going to find the wrong person, the wrong weird, awkward, incel dweeb with some firearms and a chip on his shoulder because he feels like he's being nice, but he's not getting the treatment he deserves in return. Oh my God. People wild. And it's like, you can't teach them. They have to teach themselves. Number 10. In 5th grade, my class was always extremely nasty to every substitute teacher that came in. They'd act out, doing and saying stupid shit. And though we never actually saw any of them cry, our regular teacher told us on multiple occasions that we'd left the substitute in tears after class was done. I hated every time there was a substitute because it would always become a shit show. Also, in middle school, we had a teacher that started out extremely chill. She said she didn't believe in yelling at students. Unfortunately, though, a lot of the same little shits from our 5th grade class were in this class too, plus new ones. I don't remember what the cause was exactly, but one day she just snapped and screamed at us for a good 10 minutes. Sorry, that was like the development of a burp in there, and it sounded really weird. She definitely believed in yelling at the students after that. It's one of the few times from a middle school that I remember clear as day. Dr. House is saying, my friend is very good at drawing anime, Dragon Ball mainly. I got bullied for 10 years, and in a way, it made me stronger today. I'm sorry that you tolerated that for as long as you did, man. There are a lot of ways to make things happen without people being aware. Haha, the Kyle channel does not condone, self-defense? I guess I do condone self-defense. True Silver Wolf says, Kyle, have you ever tried Lucius? I don't know what the fuck Lucius is. Excuse me for that noise. I think that technically counts as a gross Kyle noise. Incanime says. I Google Lucius and it sounds like some sort of artist. Can't say that I've tried that, no. The way you say it made it sound like some kind of edible fruit or candy, you know? The new type of apple. Wow. Oh no, that was my little dude. Okay, good. Thought he was gone forever. Wait. There's more than one gross picture? Or is it glitched? No, there's more than one gross Kyle Noises image, which is ridiculous. You have multiple JPEGs that are the same thing on here. You gotta get your shit together, man. Oh boy, number 9, okay? YNK says, damn, can't be called a liar at least. Please give me the gory details. He said he dyed it blue, teacher didn't believe him, so he proved it, then promptly got expelled. A guy at my college traumatized a teacher by whacking out his bush. What the fuck does whacking out his bush mean, dude? Y'all gotta learn how to and how not to phrase things, Dr. House. I love you, man. Whacking out? Do you mean whipping out? That's how we say that. Whipping out as in taking it out? Because whacking implies chopping, or the motion of like a karate chop, like, oh, I whacked it out. You know? Did he cut off some of his pubic hair to show her? How you get suspended when she asked him to show?
cried once when one of my students threw a desk towards other students. Didn't cry for myself, but for the safety of my other students.
Damn, Dog Mom in here apparently has been a teacher and says that they cried when one of their students threw a desk towards other students for fear of their safety. Well, hopefully you got that problem child the hell out of there, because some people need to, it's more than a job for a teacher to rein in whether or not these kids are civil. And sometimes kids are kids, and maybe they've been through traumatic experiences at home and all kind of bullshit like this. But the bottom line is they shouldn't get to mix. It's not like a race thing or a culture thing or a class or anything thing. Ironically, no pun intended when I say class. But if these children can't conduct themselves in a way that is becoming of a safe environment, then it's kind of open and shut. I'm not saying that people should abandon trying with these kids, but there's too much compromisation of what will make sense because of somebody who is at fault. Because of somebody that is at fault. And Dog Mom says no public school. Boy, you gotta get them kids the hell out of there. It's tragic to find out. Number 9, someone made the math teacher cry by saying math is the devil. Her license plate said math fun, so she was serious about it. See, I could just jump up in class and say shit about math and it would hurt her. You know what, man? I think math sucks balls. Fuck math. How can you say that about my Lord and Savior, Jesus Math? Math died for us on the cross. Math is why any of you exist, because of the money that made it possible. Okay. You think your dad would have been able to woo your mom with no money? Yo broke ass, you wouldn't even exist. Math fun, damn it. A math teacher that has math fun on a license plate. Wow. Now that's a freak. I wonder what's going on in the titty department with a woman like that. I'd be scared. Like, there are few things you can tell me about women that would scare me before I know anything more about them. But she has a license plate that says math fun as a math teacher. Whoa, bro. Whoa. You ever think a lot of people have like a job, and that job is not like their identity? It's just an aspect of what they do to make the money they need to keep going. Many of us wish we had a job we were super passionate about, and that could be our 100%. We just love everything about it and what we do. But some people, it's like, hey, that's work. Let's keep that work over there. When I gotta go, I gotta go. Gotta make that money. Gotta keep the roof nice and maintained. Gotta keep this food nice and stockpiled. Gotta keep some clothes on my damn back. And if you got a family, shit, you gotta do that all over again for these other motherfuckers. My God. Maybe I'm jealous. Maybe we're all jealous. Maybe we're all jealous that we don't have math fun on the back of our fucking car. If I could have a personalized plate, I would have it something gaudy like my name, so people can look me up and be really mad. Not mad because I'm anything special, but mad because this motherfucker. That's what people do when I play video games and I bust their ass and they look me up. They come to the YouTube channel like, you suck. Running around with a shotgun, you're nothing. You're nobody. And I hope that you die in a crash. And I'm like, wow. Die in a crash. Wow. I just killed you with a shotgun at the end of a match. I'm at the top of this leaderboard in video game. And you seek out my name on internet, on YouTube. I think this is about you, okay? The Dilts experiment is apparently wheeling out the good ones. He's breaking out the hits. The only math I find fun is subtracting those clothes and dividing those legs. Huh? Huh? Took your ass back to the 20s. Oh, I'm kidding. Maybe 20 years ago. Yeah. Hey, man, you got batteries. My Walkman died. You know what I'm talking about? Let's go up this list. Number 8. We had a substitute once, and one of the football jocks went behind her and pretended to hump her. She glared back at him and began bawling. The poor lady, oh my God. Damn. That's all it took to make her cry, but like, yeah, no, you shouldn't have done that. Damn, was she hot, you know? Fuck. Because if she wasn't hot, then it's sadder, okay? Because what if she was crying because it's been so long since she's got that good stuff? The internet hasn't always been the way that it is now, where even the ugliest, you know, lumpiest of broads can jump online, make a Tinder profile, and get worshipped by the incels and dweebs that have, you know, they're really approaching some sort of singularity, cosmic level of virginity. Yo, they got like a anti-grav type situation going on where the women will just be in a room like with their eyes closed, and then they walk in, the virgin walks in, and the girl is like repelled, phantom style. Like, I bet you could be a room full of women and you could throw these virgins into that room, and even if the lights were off, they would just like avoid him. Good shit. It's true. You know some of these dudes, man. They're all around you. Why won't women fuck me? All right. But if seriously, if she was like sad and hard up and she wasn't getting what she deserved, because everyone deserves love, and then this guy just comes and obnoxiously humps her from behind, but it's all a joke. Who could want you? Oh, no. You know, Kyle loves all of the teachers, and I hope that they're delicate with the children at this very pivotal and important state in their life where a lot of who they will become is being decided. You know? Jesus. What a lot of these incels don't understand, Rain, is that a lot of women make a decision literally in a couple of seconds of whether or not they'd fuck a dude. It's not that simple. I mean, it's not that complicated. It is that simple. And again, it's not the entire goal. Not everybody is trying to fuck everybody. Some people want friends, but some people are only willing to be friends to get to the fuck. And I feel like the best people that you're going to find are people where fuck is okay, I guess, something if you want to do it, but it's not something that they're after. You know, you gotta be like me. You gotta be like, fuck, you know, whoa, scary, vagina, boobs only, okay? And boobs should be free. Everybody, like, I can't wait until we reach a point as a society where we stop, I don't know, what's the word? We villainize them. We put them under a robe. You know that titties in our country, dude, might as well be under a goddamn hijab. And if y'all don't know what a hijab is, it's what the Muslim motherfuckers wear. And, you know, they don't seem to have the choice. You know, they just need to cloak themselves. You put those away. And I think that that's like super damaging to our, I don't know, everything. Them titties just need to be free. They need to be on TV, and not just your HBOs. They need to be everywhere, so that it's not like something to see, even though it always will be. One day some girl gonna come jiggling down the lane and you gonna be like, God damn, I wonder what's going on beneath that top. Number 7. It's always about titties with this guy. Damn, this is a long entry. When I was about 14 or 15 years old, my school had an awesome young science teacher, fresh out of the university, eager to do well in his first job, passionate about his subject, always staying late to help out kids who needed the extra help. Unfortunately, though, he was super timid and shy, and not very good at handling behavioral issues. Naturally, the shittier kids found it fun to completely take advantage of this, and it soon became a common game, to to see who could do their best at making his life hell. I never saw him cry before, but I did see him get pushed to his limits. Genkai da. And one day he pulled out his soul sword and harvested the spirit of these children. I could hear their wails as they were consumed, and a branding, an etching, if you will, occurred on the blade of the sword. Omaiwa Mo Shindeiru. Sorry, I never saw him cry before. But I did get to see him push to his limits. One day I heard he had a bit of a breakdown. I can't remember exactly what I was told happened. But he fled the classroom on the verge of tears, and some of the other teachers needed to step back into his class to get it under control. Anyway, one Monday we found out that he had passed away the day before from an undetected heart problem. His father went to his house the previous Sunday morning when he didn't turn up for their golf session and found them dead in bed. He was 24? He was 24? Shit like this doesn't send a chill down your spine, dude. If you're like me, you just haven't been to get a checkup in a while. For a variety of fucking reasons. I'm in Florida right now, with everyone being outrageously careless about this stupid ass virus going around. My God. I think as far as states go, this one may be doing its part to keep this motherfucker alive. You know? Like in shifts, everybody's like, hey, that fire's about to go out. No. Not with all this gas that I have in these plastic bags. Somebody's going to think that's a really funny joke because they put the plastic bag fill up a gas in the Kyle React channel. And I was like, what am I supposed to react to this video with? I feel like the worst. Anyway. To know that somebody at 24 years old just fucking kicked that bucket. They're dead because of an undetected or undiagnosed heart issue. It could happen to any of us. Needless to say, as I continue, all of the kids who tormented him felt obviously absolutely awful about it. One girl in particular confided in me that she felt so terrible. She knew he was a great teacher, but she joined in with the pack, and now she had to live with knowing this young, kind teacher died, and all she had ever done to contribute was make his life difficult. A lesson for young Redditors: treat your teachers well. They've dedicated themselves to giving you your education, something many people in this world aren't lucky enough to have. They're probably people just like you and me, people just trying to do their jobs well. Oh boy. One thing that I feel I must address, considering how critical I was of many teachers who take advantage of the ability to just tell people what to do and to power trip because they have a little bit of authority. And you can really tell some of the people who have never had authority in their life before with how much they love to kind of lord over other people. And the reason I have a severe hatred for teachers is because I went to some fairly good schools, but even there we had teachers that I want to say could never believe themselves to ever be wrong. That's a big problem, you know? When you can never accept that you're wrong. It's kind of like having a mom for a teacher, because even when you're confronted with evidence, it turns into a goalpost moving situation where, oh, it's not even about the thing anymore. It's about you not, acting correctly with your teacher. You should do what I say. Bitch, what? It's about the fact that you were wrong. That's why any of this came up. If you weren't wrong, this wouldn't have been a thing. So now that you are wrong, and we can prove positive that you were fucking wrong, you're trying to move the goalposts and make it about how, oh, we're not respecting you or some bullshit like that. That shit happens every fucking day, and that's why people like me hate some of these fucking teachers who are usually broads, if you excuse me. You know what I mean? Sometimes men will have the pride to humble themselves and be like, all right, I was fucking wrong, my bad. You know what I mean? But a lot of these women, Jesus Christ. I'm not saying it doesn't happen with both, but in my experience, oof. Anyway, I do acknowledge that some of these children are the fucking problem. Some of these badass kids that would come into a class and throw a fucking desk around or try to stab other students with pencils or just not shut their mouth because they need attention because they don't get it at home and this is the only place for them to get attention. You know, this is before TikTok where you can just go take off all your fucking clothes as a little kid and get all the attention in the world, man. So they in class just losing their damn mind. And the teacher's like, hey, I'm trying to teach a class here. And they're like, no, this is about me. Nobody pays attention to me at home and it's your problem now. Oh my God. Ridiculous. Kids awful. Awful kids that need some good parenting, but don't get that good parenting. So when they come to school, the teacher effectively has to almost do some of that parenting for them. You know, this is why parent-teacher conferences are the scariest things in the world, because you get these badass kids and then the parents come in and they're worse. And all of the questions are answered. And you're dealing with a legitimate crazy person. So what is there to even say? I remember recently we read a parent-teacher conference story about how like the dad didn't like being talked to the way that the teacher was talking to him. So the mom had to like grab him and pull him out of the room or some shit. Bitch, I was like, man, I wish something would happen. Let's get this all on tape. And let's get this motherfucking money. Let's get this motherfucking money, cuz. Oh my God. What people really don't understand is that on a daily basis, even the most minuscule, stressors that you deal with, whether you're anxious about something or, the guilty or just the uncertainty of something is weighing down on you and you're not sure. Bitch, that could take potentially a week, a month, a year off your life. Say hypothetically you knew when you were going to die and there was a number over your head. The more that you stress, the more that number decreases. It's kind of like your ears. If you were just blasting mad shit, if you had that thing at a reasonable volume, you wouldn't have to worry about going deaf too soon. But if you were constantly boosting the audio, like past the maximum, real close to your ear, you're going to fuck some shit up. And I think stress is a lot like that, but with your lifetime. Sorry, it's a weird way to construct that thought, but I guess that's how I feel. Number 6, teacher here. I was witness to the death of one of my former students, a pedestrian hit by a car right outside my apartment. It was pretty common knowledge to my students, and during a game of Kahoot, one of them put her name as their nickname. I couldn't help tearing up, and I let the waterworks start during my preparation period. Y'all kids savage as fuck, man. You putting the name of a dead girl. Y'all looking for a haunting. That's the bottom line. Y'all looking for a crazy ass haunting. I hope that she's in heaven, and I hope that somebody posted that they've been streaming Marvel's Avengers for 9 hours. Bitch, what are you doing? You're breaking my voice with them confusing numbers. I was so excited to play Marvel Avengers that as soon as I played it for 2 hours, I went to sleep. Now that's excitement. You know what I'm talking about? I get about as excited for that as I do YNK, man. What a hero. Number 5. Teacher posted pictures of her old Cocker Spaniel everywhere. Well, eventually it got sick and died. She took a few days off. She was devastated. The class worked with the school and each other to pull the funds together to get her a new puppy Cocker Spaniel. We presented it to her when she returned and she was so happy she cried.
We got you new dog. What, you alright now? God. Go pick up its poop, stupid.
Okay. Kazder says, we have a teacher in our school, and one of the students was pissed at him and threw money at him and told him, you only came here for the money, now you are my slave. Ooh. Oh my God. Oh my God. Damn. Damn. I'm thinking about that being delivered properly. It's clear you're only here for the money. Now you are my slave. What? That student said, what? Damn. Yeah, man, some of these kids savages for. My God. Jamie Branches, Mr. Branches, says they chose to be a teacher because they thought the job would be easier than an actual STEM major or trade. Well, maybe some, but we can't know. All I know is that, man, there are a lot of teachers who don't like their job, and it's the wrong profession to consider when you don't have a passion for it, because the money is not fitting of what you are doing. You know what I mean? You're not getting paid enough. Teachers are not getting paid enough. And if that's what they're doing it for, they will inevitably become jaded and upset. The kids are going to jade them already. It's kind of like a cop. You know, I've spoken in the past about having compassion for police, because even if they wanted to start and be good cops and do things by the book and blah, 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 you know, it's only a matter of time before they end up in a scenario where they do things by the book, they show up on scene, and they handle everything professionally, and then they almost lose their life for it. So they train themselves to be a little bit more cautious, maybe have a bit more of a quick draw, so that they pull out their fucking gun and train it on anybody to keep everybody from moving when they get there, because some people do not have anything to lose. So unfortunately, you know, it would take an insane person to not be molded by their experiences and change and adapt as they continue forward, you know? So these cops, they get into these crazy situations and then they become crazy themselves. The same can be said of teachers. How many times a teacher gonna walk in and watch a kid fucking pull out a knife in class and be like, nigga, what the fuck? What are you doing? What are you doing with a knife? This is a school. Man, teachers probably just tired. Tired. Ain't nothing like a kid looking at you and just regarding you as nothing. And some of these ladies are old, and they know that they're old, and they know they'll never have it back, and they gotta look at these kids at this point in their life where they could do anything and they could become anything, and they have all these years ahead of them, and they don't even care. They bored.
This is dumb.
Study, you can do anything.
Fuck that. Fuck you. Oh my God. Nobody even likes you.
Kids, bro. Number four, I remember in high school getting a teacher fresh out of university. He was the best, super passionate about teaching, and would often incorporate music and comedy into his teaching routine to make it more interesting. Almost everyone in class loved him because of it. But there were these 3 footy players. Literally shaking my head. I don't know what that means. About to break my neck. I don't know what that means. Put some titties in my mouth because I'm about to seize. I don't know what it means. Footy players. Because when I see that, I think footsie. And I think that they're sitting like, you know, at a desk where they're facing each other and they're constantly rubbing their legs against one another. Shut up, phone. Ugh. Rubbing their legs against the footsie players. That's funnier. There were 3 footsie players who would always play up in class. The teacher spent extra attention on them, trying to get them as excited about learning as the rest of the class. But they were simply too cool to pay attention in class. Where do they refer to football and soccer as footy? Linda and Dilts? British. Because in America, it's a fabric covering for a foot as part of a garment for a young child. So that's what it's going to be. They play with socks. You understand? Why is the teacher trying to appeal with these motherfuckers trying to play with socks in class? He tried to spend attention on them, but they were too cool to pay attention in class. So one day they took it too far, and I can't remember the exact details, but I do remember that one of the Sox players threw a chair as a joke. Oh my God, it's Dog Mom all over again. Either at another student or at the teacher himself, and it just broke the poor guy. He lost his shit at the unruly students, and you could see the pure frustration in his face. He just wanted to teach, but these students were hell-bent on ruining it for everyone. He ended up just leaving the classroom in tears, and everyone in the class quickly turned against these kids who threw the chair. Here's the thing. As a teacher, why don't you have any means to potentially eject certain children from a class? You know? They're disrupting the environment. Surely there's a way that these kids can be written up in a capacity where if they violate, they will certainly just be taken out of this class. You know, maybe even have, we used to have what we called in-school detention. I don't remember what we called it. Prison within a prison. I don't know what we called it, but it was like in-school detention during the day. And I don't see why these people who are troublemakers couldn't just have the curriculum thrown at them, you know, in almost like an online schooling type of way. This is what you need to learn. Here's the test that you're going to end up taking. You know, fuck you. You had the opportunity to learn in an environment where you could ask questions and be with the rest of the class. In school suspension, is that what we were calling it? Something like that. You know, my point is, you're throwing things in class. You're throwing chairs and desks in class. Fuck you. Suspension isn't enough. Have you go somewhere now instead of this class. And maybe that isolation will teach them a lesson, because if they fuck around there as well, they're just going to fail. And it's weird. It's weird. It's weird. It's weird. It's so weird. It's a shame. Some people do need help, but not at this cost. Sabotaging everybody else, crabs in a bucket style. Y'all ever play Fall Guys? Imagine doing really well and reaching the very end. Imagine playing very well and reaching the very end and somebody just fucks you over. Number 3, multiple times we were terrible in class. You made the teacher cry multiple times. She was our 6th grade teacher. Our school had this odd system where you had a home teacher for most of the day, but then rotated around to other teachers for just a few classes. Our homeroom teacher was also the music teacher, and for some reason during music class, all hell would break loose. She went on vacation for a weekend and came back with a bad sunburn around her eyes, so we would call her Miss Raccoon. Damn, motherfuckers. It caused her to get more tanning done. No. You're affecting this woman. You're suggesting and having an impact on this woman. During one music class, she really had to go to the washroom. So she left for about 4 seconds and a fight broke out between a boy and a girl. What? The girl took the boy's head and threw it into a snare drum. He got it stuck in there? How powerful is this woman? Is this like an old school girl or like a new school girl? You know what I'm talking about? Like, hey boys, it's me, Stacy. It's getting real tired of the way things are going in here. And the girls are gonna rule. Girls like me, the Stacy. I don't know, man. Maybe she's been scorned, which will, of course, give her superpowers. The girl took the boy's head and threw it through a snare drum. Threw it, dude. He got it stuck in there. She came back to thinking he was dead. Eventually, she had a mental breakdown mid-class and ran into the hallway crying. The 7th grade teacher saw this and instead of consoling her, walked in and just let us have it. Everybody turn your asses towards me. No, we didn't do it. I'll never forget that day. He said we were spoiled asshats for treating a teacher who only ever wanted to help us like trash. He screamed that if he had a teacher like that when he was a young kid, He would do everything he could to impregnate her. I'm kidding. I'm just making this more colorful. He yelled that if we keep acting this way, we were in for the life of disappointment. He said that if we kept acting this way, that we were in for a life of disappointment, brought to you by our sponsors on by our rampant incompetence. It worked. Some of us cried. Yeah, some gay niggas in that class thinking y'all gay. Oh man, this really makes me want to come out of the closet. But everybody felt horrible, and we were all nice to her for the remainder of the year. Isn't that nourishing, guys? What a wonderful entry for you. No? Hey, you know what I haven't done in a while? I had women go to my wish list and judge me, because nobody judges like women. I love you guys. Go to the wish list. And what I really want you guys to do sometimes are suggest things that you would want to see on the shelf behind me when I get on camera for stream. And just have it so that we populate that with corny stuff. I got a Baby Yoda. I thought I showed you guys a picture of that. Did I show you guys? It is the baby. Is it Mattel? I think it may be a Mattel Baby Yoda. Yup, this is the one. Look how cute he is. Oh my gosh. Oh, the baby. Yeah. I'm thinking about getting an African hat. A kufi hat, if you will. Teach y'all white people something today. KUFI hat. Right? Oh, hell yeah, dude. Just like that. I'm gonna get this for the Yoda son. Are these hats on Amazon? Just go to Amazon, mate. I'll put it on the list if it's what I think it is. $5.49 for shipping. Oh no, it's Prime, so it wouldn't need to be intriguing. African. I love searching for things the way, the way most people would type it in. You're going to get the results that way. Oh, there's one that's like black and gold, man. The We Was Kangs edition. Oh, snap. Oh, snap. Oh my God. I want to get like a wrap, a black woman wrap for my head. Can I get away with that? How many people would not respect me anymore if, my dude? That's what I want to know, though. How many people would lose respect for me if I was rolling with a, where is it? Get over here. Is this it? Yes, this one. Listen, if I put this on, is it going to make you more excited for me? Or less excited for me? Yeah. Just think about that as we continue up this list. Number 2. Our former tutor was a kindly middle-aged Welsh girl, pure as anything, just happy to do her job. But teenagers, being who they are, they made her a joke to many. She announced to the class that she'd be leaving at the end of the term, and they all cheered and whooped. She left the classroom in tears. Kids can be assholes. Well, can't let them know. You can't let them know that they're getting under your skin, dude. You might as well just be wearing a shirt that says, "It's getting to me, you're winning." You know what I mean? I hope you did something nice for her, bitch. What the fuck he's supposed to do? Take her out on a date, fuck her, too many kids impregnating teachers as it is. And like, it seems for the most part, like the law doesn't really care. And now we understand why, with the government being the way that it is about sex predators, as long as they're high profile enough, you know? If there's one thing that the world wants to teach you a lesson about, it's that you don't get to break the law unless you know people or have money. Breaking the law is only for people who know people and have money. Powerful people in powerful places. Okay? Breaking the law isn't bad. It's just something that if you're caught and actually have to be consequenced for, then you're dirty. You're a dirty person, you know? Only poor people really serve time for their crimes. See, if you were rich, we all make mistakes. When you're rich, we all make mistakes, and, you know, we just got to get over it. That's a terrible thing that happened there. And, you know, we need to just hold hands as God's chosen people, apparently. Yeah, people crazy. Something about some of these people give me such a taste in my mouth that it's almost like a hair's in there. And I constantly have to be like I'm just trying to spit. Ugh. Number 1, Angry Tears. It's going to be a kick-ass poem called Angry Tears. I had a history teacher one year, really good teacher. He had a teenage son who had just committed suicide. And after, he took some time off of work so that he could come back. Standard class clown kid starts acting up in class. The teacher asks him to go into the hallway so that he can speak with him privately. We heard their exchange get a little bit heated, but this kid just cranked it up to 11 and insinuated the teacher's kid was right to kill themselves with a father like him. We heard this kid bounce off some lockers about a second after that. The teacher came back into the room with angry tears and told one of us to call the school resource officer. It became a big shit, and the teacher ended up suspended for the rest of the year. At the time, I thought it was crazy that he'd shove a kid like that. 15 years later and some real world experience, I'm surprised that's all he did. Bruh, you can't let people get to you with words. You're supposed to be in control. But as a father losing a child to suicide and having some asshole wiggle on in talking about, you deserved it, you know, you gave him a bop, you gave him a head bop, bam. Tell the lockers how you feel. Oh no, the Dia awakes. Hopefully she can aid me in my huge titty quest. This is how this Dia lives, streaming all day, snoring during my stream. Yeah, she's living the baby life. And now baby want baba, baby hungry. It's true, I haven't fed her. But I was sleeping. It's a terrible day. Exhausting day, dude. And I need to earn more money, so it's going to get even more exhausting tonight. Ooh, it's about to get wild. But I do love you, and I do love the chance to come do this on the daily as best I can. I would have done it yesterday, but I couldn't find a list. I'm very sorry. Some of you guys need to dedicate some Pringles to finding lists to send me. And don't just look at the front page of Reddit. I can do that, you know? The problem is, after I can't find a list, I go searching for a list and then find that I've actually read it before, which is also unbearable. When you carry your personal cloud everywhere you go. Oh my God. That is not subtle Photoshop. That is not subtle Photoshop. That's the same damn cloud. Wow. Also, vapid people can look at you and be like, wow, she's pretty skinny, but there's no meat there. Haven't y'all seen really curvy women? And it's not just black women anymore or Hispanic women. Like, some of these white girls got a fat Like nice fat percentage jiggly ass. I've seen girls with stretch marks they're like beautiful, right? But it still blows my mind that, I know that we all have our interests and that's the way that it is. But some of these girls, they rock their body like they got some shit to show off and ain't nothing there. They're shaped like little boys. And that's frighteningly what a lot of people apparently are into these days, eh? Ain't shit a little boy got to give me. I hate kids, period. Oh my God. Fuck them kids, They deserve an education. They deserve a fair shot, But Linda says you are harassing her when she wakes up, Kyle. At least give her a few minutes. I'm not harassing her when she wakes up. Oh my God. It's just a little bit of teasing. Okay. And you guys are free to spin whatever into whatever you want. Oh, I'm so abusive. Seraphin says, can we look up curvy girls, Kyle? You know why we can't look up curvy girls, sweetie? Because they're that damn sexy. Curvy girls are so sexy at a glance that many women of the curvy variety could be wearing the same thing that some of these skinny hoes are wearing, doing the same thing that some of these skinny girls are wearing, doing the same dance that they do, shit like that. But one is going to be so much more gratuitous because there's things shaking, there's shit to look at, and it's a very impressive display what some of these girls have to put out there that I am not even joking. I could probably publish a video of a girl doing one thing and she's skinny and another girl doing the same thing and she's curvy, and one of them would get struck. I'm not joking. I'm not joking because they just decide that it's more vulgar, it's more, sexual in nature. And it's like, okay, damn. Mom is not impressed. Hey, let me see that.
I know you.
Whoa. Let me try to see what's happening. My brother was getting yelled at by my mom, so I played music in the background.
Because I know you. I found it in your area. I found it in your box. Your box of stuff.
She mad. I found it in your box in your area. Like what? She found some weed? Is that all this is? Weed in 2020, bitch? You a pretty lame ass parent. You mad at your kids over some weed. If it's enough for them to be selling it, yeah, be mad. But weed? What are you finding? LSD? You better be finding some hard shit. Heroin? Everyone keeps saying weed or alcohol, but I guarantee you he borrowed the good scissors and didn't put them back. Someone says my fiance insists on having a set of food scissors. Food scissors, nigga. What? I have a pair of scissors that I cut bags with in the kitchen. Instead of doing the whole, let me try to rip this open and not spill everything on a damn floor song and dance out in the kitchen. But food scissors. Kitchen shears. But wait. Sounds like she found some weed in his room. Why is everybody jumping the weed? This is why I'm feeling like... Because he's underage? So wait, even places where weed is legal, you're not supposed to do it under a certain age, Dia?
Yes.
That's fucking whack, man. Under what, 16?
21.
That's ridiculous. You can't be caught with weed under 16 some places?
Any place.
That's fucked up, man. It must suck to be a little nigga. How about that?
It's for 21 and over.
Alcohol, sure. What you gonna do with weed? Especially not an amount large enough to sell. What are you gonna do with that?
I'll say this much. Not every kid isn't going to be waving that shit around as if it's something to, brag about or something. Some kids are very, very stupid.
All kids are stupid.
Yes, but some of them, wouldn't make a fool of themselves with that stuff. So, as much as it sucks, whatever.
When I was a kid, my bro and I used to make noises and jump around like monkeys when my parents fought. Let's see where this thread goes. LOL, the best is when your parents say to stop laughing and you and your siblings are trying to get the other one to laugh first while the parents are still mad. My parents argued constantly, even when we had friends over right in front of us, a few times including us in the argument. Not healthy. One day one of our friends overheard his own parents arguing, which apparently was rare. He calmly walked into the room with them and said, "If I want to hear arguing, I'll go to Warren's house." Apparently they stopped arguing and all laughed about it. Next time he came over, he told us the story, and our parents overheard and didn't want to look at any of us that night, mostly because the story made us laugh too. It's true, y'all niggas always arguing. What the fuck? Oh boy, in front of company, man. There's just no holds barred, you know what I mean? Bitch, what did I tell you about using my marshmallows? Dia, you know I'm trying to have real fake arguments to potentially get animated on this channel. Would you like to try right now? Would you like to? Okay. You okay?
I'll just get really aggravated real fast.
Whoa. Okay, so who's supposed to be madder, me or you? I don't know. How do we begin? Let's see.
Wouldn't it be easier for the woman to get madder at the man?
Of course. But so give me something you're mad about right now. You shouldn't have to stretch too long.
I'm not mad about anything.
My ass. Okay, if you were to be mad about something, what might it be? Oh my god, perfect. Why haven't I?
Why haven't you?
Why haven't I?
I guess cleaned up?
Yeah.
Why haven't you cleaned up, Kyle?
You know, I'm trying to clean up, but I'm trying to work, trying to sleep.
So you mean to tell me that this room being clean is less important than this crap?
Why is the cleaning of the room something that is explicitly my obligation as far as getting anything done in here?
That light is so bright. I'll get mad about that light. I hate that light.
I'm turning on this light so that you can see that this is much like a relationship, something that shouldn't be delegated to one person to maintain or achieve.
Well, yeah, no shit.
No shit. So you're agreeing with my point. Why aren't you helping me get this done? What's funny? Are you trying to die your way out of the... Man, D is not good at this. Oh my god, she's really gonna go die. Okay, so do you need a drink? I don't have a drink.
I just drank some water, so hopefully that helps.
Oh boy. G-Van says, where is Stripes? I talked to Stripes today. She's drawing, and then I fell asleep on her. I put on some American Dad and fell asleep.
It was Simpsons.
It was Simpsons and American Dad. Like, look. See Simpsons? But if I skip American Dad, even though it's not loading, it must be coming from one of the external hard drives. Damn, it's really not loading.
Yeah. There you go.
Nice.
Okay. Because when I came in, it was just laying.
Now what do you want? I should print out that you. It's seriously.
Good morning, USA. That was a long cold open. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, join the Discord if you want notifications. Send me messages with Reddit links that you think qualify. I'm gonna go ahead and clean this room. I'm also gonna mix up a top, stream moments compilation. See where that goes. Okay. I love you, and if there's anything you guys need or want, let me know. I'll be back shortly, or in a while, to play some more Marvel Avengers. But other than that, I'm gonna be taking it easy because my stomach feels like it's trying to get me to transform, Two Japanese strangers find them. Watch horny men and busty Japanese babe public suck a big. Wait a minute. Let's just go with this link here. It's like a minefield in that fucking URL history.
I don't know what he got going on with this man.
Isn't that a plague doctor outfit?
He's crazy.
How is he crazy? This dude is prepared. Are you prepared, bitch? Another Karen sighting.
Bro, we're just trying to chill. Look at this Karen. Fucking Karen.
What a sad life. Very normal.
Точно тут это было. Стою я вчера, в общем. Сигарету курю, никому не мешаю, и вдруг откуда не возьмите.
Then out of nowhere, this out of control car. What? He was describing an incident where a car crashed here and then this shit happened again. Maybe it's a problem with the road, y'all? What? Wow. Wow. I was just talking about System of a Down yesterday because I was singing Toxicity, and who were we on the phone with that where they said that they didn't know it? Michelle?
I also didn't know it.
Yeah, neither of you knew Toxicity by System of a Down. I guess I'm just meant to dwell in tiny titty purgatory because all the big titty System of a Down girls, they're dead now, Dia. They bought motorcycles.
If anything, they probably became moms.
Please. Okay. Them girls knew not to take it in the puss. They were too smart. They weren't trying to live that long. They were trying to die young. You see what I'm saying?
Well, that makes them stupid.
Well, you want a motorcycle, do you not? Do you not? Do you not want a motorcycle?
Not because I want to live fast and loose.
Oh, she want a motorcycle though, so it's like.
Not to be stupid with it. If the reason that you want to buy a motorcycle is because you want to live fast and loose and, die young.
Fast and loose, you gotta give them the juice.
Then clearly you're a fucking idiot who needs to get I don't know, some entertaining if this is the sort of life you want to live. Or keep the rest of us out of it.
Major plumber crack near the end of the video. I can't imagine a scenario where, oh my god, where men are getting so sexy with each other that it's getting really homoerotic,
That's my
touch my body, let's wrestle, boys. Some girl comes in and goes, hey, I'm taking off my top, can I stay with you? And everybody's like, ugh, get out of here, stupid bitch. Now you though, sir. Yeah, I got this Speedo. Let's put these Speedos on. It'll make it easier. Do you have any spandex? Put on this onesie. Now, try to fling me and my body out of the ring. We can have a warm-up, okay? And if you get an erection, it's totally fine. It's not gay. It's totally fine. It's just, a lot of testosterone, blood flowing, Oh, what a manly situation. Gonna fling me out of this fucking ring. Touch me. It's a manly thing, Don't let anybody ever tell you otherwise. There is nothing gay about wrestling. So guys, whatever I was talking about. Jamie says some words to live by. We're all here for a good time, not a long time. Something to ponder, indeed. Live fast, die young, Dia. Waltzing Corpse says, I had a racist third grade teacher named Martinez who mocked my accent during mandatory naps when most of the class went to the toilets. I hope she suffered long and inconvenient and miserable, painful.
Death.
I hope she suffered a long, inconvenient, and miserable, painful death. How do I live without you? All right, guys, have a wonderful night. You'll catch me soon. I'll catch you soon. Stay out of trouble. Oh my god! This dude got a swastika mask. Wow. Princess Diana broke the royal rules for her son by taking part in the Mother's Day running race at her school, and she won. I want you to know, Dia, there will never be another princess of the people like Princess Diana, dude.
There really won't be.
Because the thing that you need to be is relatable. And this bitch gave a shit, bro. When you have a lot of money, you're just a different fucking creature now. And she was never going to be explosively relatable to most people, but she was definitely much more relatable than these other virtue signaling assholes.
She had her feet on the ground.
And they killed her for it, dude.
Yeah. The queen
They
just couldn't
killed
have
her for it.
The queen just couldn't have.
God damn. I want you to know, historically, that's just what goes down. They don't agree with your shit. They fucking kill you, my dude. Every day I think about what happened to the Black Panthers. It's like, holy shit, man. The government was like, nah, this is a problem now. And they gonna spin a story. It could happen to any of us if we were problematic. If we weren't keeping our heads down, they could just decide, hey, we coming for you now. And after it happens, we'll tell everybody you did it to yourself, that you were crazy. They'll be able to find audio recordings of you saying you're crazy. Have you ever been to a therapist? They writing shit down on your ass? Of course they are. They write shit down on everybody. They'll make that shit come out. Look how tormented and how troubled you are. Look how much is going on. You're seeing a therapist. What? Rutger Hauer passed away the same year his character died in Blade Runner? Q. If you've seen the things I've seen, Dia, you know what I'm talking about. I don't remember his lines, but I think he made them up, right? I've seen things you people wouldn't believe. Yeah. Yeah, that's the line. Ladies and gentlemen, I love you. See you soon. Special thanks to all of you for being here. Love yourselves and each other. And for anybody who's leaving comments about like, donations not working, try paypal.me/Kyle. And if that doesn't work, then, you tried and I appreciate the try. Because it's not like the stream needs to be live for it to work. Y&K, makes me damn near fall off the bed all the time. Off stream. So, there's that. Have a wonderful night. You guys will see me again soon. Thanks, Dog Mom. Thanks, Y&K. Thank all of you for being here and liking the video, and I'll catch you later. True Silver says, when's the exercise stream, Kyle? It'll be when I'm on camera, so that you'll be able to just see me lifting, what is this, 50 pounds? Because I suck. I'm a big boy. You're gonna need to get me down to shape. So yeah, come be a part of that. Where every time you donate, I'm lifting, bro. Get me in shape.